Okay. Um, Alrighty. Well, uh, Ram Ram, Kia ora, hello Buddha, Bula Vinaka. Um, हमारा नाम हेमिश है और बेसिकली आज हम लोग एक चैटबॉट बनाता है. हम लोग का चैटबॉट बनाता है वेरी वेरी सिंपल. Um, हमारा जो business है, we've been invited to go to Texpo, which is pretty much दुनिया की largest um, digital marketing exhibition event, meetup, networking, things like that. So because we're AI automation agency, हम सोचा कि चलो मैं एक chatbot बनाई जाए and हम हो सकता है वो जाके demonstrate करें ना. So that's what the plan is for today. Um, so the first chatbot I've already made. This is a um, very very simplified version of a chatbot that will sell you a pen. Right? I'm gonna switch between Hindi and English quite a lot. So sorry for that. But जैसे normal अगर आप sales में है, आप सेल्स में कभी काम करा है तो आप कभी ना कभी तो ये क्वेश्चन तो आपसे कभी पूछा गया होई कि tell me this pen. So if we can get an AI chatbot to do the same thing, and actually eventually sell you the pen, then that's probably the best possibility, right? That we can go for. The best result. So Elam to demonstrate get up. So we just say hey. We say, hey, I'm Marshall Efficiency. I have a challenge for you. Go on. All right, risk taker, here's the stakes. If I can't sell you a pen within 10 messages, you get bragging rights to all your friends that you beat a computer at something. Sound good? All right, let's do it. Alrighty then, let the games begin. I'll let you start the conversation off. तो यहाँ से हम लोग शुरू करेगा बात करेंगे. So let's see. All right. Um, why would I buy a pen in 2023 when there is so much better tech out there? And you can see that I'll explain all of this, right? What this is actually doing. This is basically a test environment, um, where you can test out and see if the variables are being captured and if the tasks are being completed correctly. So let's get a sponsor. In a world filled with advanced technology, sometimes it's the simple things that bring the most joy. While there may be other tech gadgets available, a pen offers a unique experience and a sense of connection to the written word. It allows you to express your thoughts, capture memories, and leave your mark on the world. So why buy a pen in 2023? Because it's not just a pen. It's a tool for creating lasting memories and a symbol of elegance. And then you can see if you're convinced yet. Nah, hell yeah. So let's just go hell yeah, for example. And congratulations, you just bought a pen, and that's the pen there. So nice little fun thing. Sort of an icebreaker as well. थोड़ा tension relief हो जाए इससे event में. It's gonna be about oh gosh, no, thousands and thousands of people are gonna. So it's yeah, it's just something that थोड़ा comedy like this, man, and you can get a laugh, and then we can do what we have to do. Yeah. So yeah, so this is the idea, and this is basically how it works. Yeah. Um, you can see everything here visually. So this is the starting node. यहाँ से जाए पहले तो अपन नाम बतावे. Then you have multiple choice option here. You can choose. If you're too scared, then it will just take you to the end, and essentially the end is just so it's nothing too it's nothing too major at this point. Right. So yeah, so if you go on, then you take the risk, then ask you again with multiple choice, and then let the games begin, and then that navigates all the way over here. Well, I might actually nice this a bit better because and Right, cool. So from here, it ends up here to the node. Then after the, depending on what option you choose, if we go let's do it, then it's just going to go through here, and then that just means it's true, so it's always going to move to the next node, and then it's going to hit the question loop. The question loop is just basically taking raw input, right? So don't you be आपस में बोले बनता है आपके full, कोई restrictions नहीं, you can say whatever you like, and then your question or your response will be captured into a variable called question, right? And the reason for that, because what's happening next. So this is an AI powered chatbot, right? तो वो हिसाब से basically आप एक जैसे chat GPT अगर आप लोग कभी यूज करा होगा, या Microsoft Bing chat, all those kind of things, तो उससे आप एक prompt डिजाइन करो, इसमें समझावे है AI के कि आप कौन सी करता है, situation कौन सी है, and how we can actually make this work. So यहाँ पे just very very simple here. You guys can read that yourselves. And then you put in the variable of the question. So that's why we had to capture that, so we know what the user is actually wanting to ask. Then the AI can answer accordingly. And then in an example, for example, I just said, why would I buy a pen from you? And the response is, tell you what, write your name down on this piece of paper. And obviously they can't because they don't have a pen. So that becomes an answer of supply and demand. If you've seen The Wolf of Wall Street, then um, yeah. So that's essentially how this bot works. And then from there, it's just going to go to, are you convinced yet? If you're not convinced, then this goes back into the loop for the questions. What do you want to know? And then it just keeps going through again, again, again until you're absolutely convinced. Now, I'm सकता है इसकी और advanced बनाए in the sense कि you only get a certain amount of messages. After that, you have to buy more credits and all that kind of stuff. Um, but for now, I think we just go with this. We go with a simple method, because if something does go wrong, it's easily resolvable. Because उतना इतना ढेर जन वहाँ पे रही ना, तो थोड़ा थोड़ा difficult रही Um, yeah, so that's the first bot. Now the second bot we're actually going to make together. Right, so this is a client onboarding bot that हम मतलब बनाए, and purely demonstration purposes के लिए रही. So then genuine businesses that are interested in this technology, they can see what kind of impact this can have on their business. Right. So let's do it. Very, very simple to do. I do have it planned out in my head. um, okay, likha to nahi hai, but that's fine. Let's just wing it. And again, I want to stress, by no means, yes, हम इसकी business से चलाता है, but there's no way that I am an expert, right, in this. We're all still learning, but I have gotten to the point where I'm saying, basic to intermediate bots बनाए, and that's exactly what I'm selling right now. I make them advanced नहीं बेचता है, because I don't know about it yet. But once I do, once we do step to that next mark, then we can do it, for sure. Okay, so this one, as I said, is client onboarding. Should be fairly straightforward. Just like in any traditional service-based business, you know, you would get the client's information, the details, why they're signing up with us, what the terms are, all those kind of things. But particularly for like social media marketing agencies, for example, or SMMAs as they're famously known as on YouTube, there's a tendency that um, to have, like, social media logins ready, like on the go. You know what I mean? And passing that through email or like through WhatsApp or text message, a little bit of a security risk. So my biggest concern with this is that, well, not concern, but my biggest solution using this chatbot is that it's going to resolve that problem, because through the chatbot, it's going to safely and securely capture the information and then send it through Zapier to an encrypted database that only our team can access, basically. Yeah. I mean, to simplify that again, you can just put that into a Google spreadsheet as well. Um, but it just means that, it's just going through more safer measures to then end up with the agency itself that's going to be providing the work for them. And again, saves a lot of time, seamless. Because you just have this one bot and you have, say, 50 customers that sign up, bang, you just send this bot out to all 50, and then all of a sudden you have all the information you need. Um, yeah, cool. So let's start with that. So let's take them basics to basics. Let's start with the text. I'm going to say, hello, I am on board bot. All right, bus. That's it. So if we run this now, for example, working. Yay. Awesome. Okay, so yeah, I'm staying multiple choice. I'm kidding. So we go. Okay. Um, welcome to um these choose which. Yeah. Okay. Service you have chosen. Cool. Then we'll just do uh two choices here. Keep it simple. AI powered chatbot. Um, cool. Right. So we capture that a variable. Um, saying I don't know service. Fine. And then name this one chatbot node. Make this bad boy up. And this one. Dang. In. Cool. Excellent. So you can see the um you can see the kind of the way it's working right now. So I've already split it up between two sections: AI powered chatbot, automation workflows. So if they select chatbot, it goes here, automation goes here. Nice and simple. And I mean, आप लोग भी सकते हैं ये चीज़ करें, not just me. This is like literally the latest and greatest thing come out of the tech world. Um, because it's using existing technology that's been around for years, like साल और साल से. और अब जाके people लोग, understand कैसे से कि हम लोग like it. Um, yeah, so basically it's all. You guys, yeah, you guys should really try this out. Alrighty, so okay, now we have the chatbot and workflow situation. Just going to create a end card here. Well, like any, um, oh, no, cool, that is the end. Yep, cool. Now we just go through the cards here, right? So we have send messages, right? Text, image, audio, video, etc., etc. But we're interested here now because this is technically replacing a form, right? This is replacing a contact form, or not contact form, sorry, but like an application form or like a Google form where they would have to fill in their information and then they would get submitted, right? So we can do all of that through here very simply. So we can capture the email addresses, we can capture their contact number. Sorry, that's not the contact number. That's the contact number. We need to capture what price they selected. Cool. And yep, that should be good. And then, yeah, this, yeah, as I said, I'm up next, but but it's the thought that counts. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Bucking was cool. So if you need to capture the addresses and all those kind of things, and for any information, for example, like social media logins, passwords, etc., you can just use the raw input for that. And essentially, you would just create multiple variables for each, and then you would use those variables later on, once when the time comes. So essentially, that's how this is going to work, right? But now you're just going to see it in action, basically. So let's then save this as chatbot, and then chatbot phone number, chatbot phone. It's fine. Chatbot. Um, right. So for this, I'm making this an input. It's in itself. However, you can quite easily make this a multiple choice, depending if you have like set packages, for example. Very, very easy to do that. But just for the demonstration purposes, stick with this for now. Okay, so let's see. And then we can take this information. And just to show that the tech is working, um, cool, is what you submitted. And then I'm just going to render everything onto here in text. That. Boom. Oh, is that because that's a number? That's interesting. I've never run it. Okay. Okay, that's fine. We can make this a no point in wasting time. Um, sorry, buddy. Yes. Right. Cool. Now we should be fine. Nice. Excellent. Nice. Hmm. Let's go to the yeah. Good. No. Right. For now, we'll just go no worries. Or we could just loop back through this, so then they can just submit it again, right? Um, yeah, okay. And then if it's yes, confirm, yes, uh, great. Uh, database. Cool. Yeah, it's fine. We'll leave that for now. Right. So let's test this out. Hello. Hello, I'm on board bot. Okay, I'm going for AI powered chatbot. Cool. What's my email address? Test at testing. What's my phone number? 022356. What price was agreed upon? Please write with. Okay, so we can. All right, it is all looking good. Yes. Great, your info has been sent to our database. So you can see, like, once we actually set the legitimate backend up, where it does send the information back to, the business's system, and then, sends it back, with like a contract or anything like that. You can see how much time this is saved. Normally either physical meeting reta, yeah, phone call, like either conduct phone call and stuff, but literally in about 30 seconds, I just submitted all the information that was required, and the backends captured it. I just have to send it to my existing systems. Um, so, for example, real world में हम इसके कैसे apply करते हैं? तो ईला information capture करके right chatbot से, I send it to Zapier, and then Zapier से it would go to like DocuSign or PandaDoc or something like that, and then automatically create the contract based off the information captured from the chatbot. Right. And then once the contract's created, Zapier would send that contract back to BotPress, um, or this chatbot, and then it would just send the contract through the chatbot, and then the user could just review it, and if everything's looking good, they say yes, um, and then it sends another link from DocuSign or PandaDoc to physically make the signature or whatever, and then it's done. It's a 2-minute process. So yeah, this is literally again very very like scratching the surface, right? Um, but you can see here just from that alone, absolutely fine. And it's make कोई AI की जरूरत नहीं रहा in the sense, but इसमें और advanced backend Jaye, for example, connected to Zapier. If you don't know what Zapier is, it's 2023. You should know what Zapier is. Basically, because it's been around for yonks now. It's been almost a decade since Zapier's been around. Basically, Zapier just connects apps with other apps. So, like for example, अगर कोई Facebook post, अगर आपके Facebook page पे कोई post करी तो फिर वो automatically से check, it will automatically pick that up, put it in a spreadsheet, and then you can draft a reply and then kind of things. Um, yeah. So, but that is awesome. That is actually very very cool. Righto. So, ila kita hoige. Same thing we need to do for automation workflows. So let's go ahead and do that. Okay. So what do we need here? We need the email address. Um, Yeah. And again, you can go very deep into this. And the really cool thing is that the deeper you go, kind of the more valuable it becomes, because your saving is like, maximum time as possible with for the business that you're working with. Or even for yourself, even, if you do have your own business, and you want to learn how to make these yourself, same time, effort and energy, I would say go for it, honestly, because yeah, you can see how much time it saves. Alrighty, cool. Sorry about that. All right, now Okay, so we're gonna raw input and same thing. So always X. So you can see how simple is this is as well. Gone are the days where you have to actually program most of this stuff. I mean, this is very, very new technology. It's only been around for like less than a year, but I remember back in 2020, Jaham and Jenny shuru karara, actually, properly into like web development software, artificial intelligence, data science. Um, I made a chatbot, but it was made completely through code, and everything was practically hard coded. थोड़ा से उसमें AI or like computational uh, advancements रहा in the form of incorporating Wolfram Alpha, world's biggest encyclopedia. Um, so yeah, I did, that did work for most of the time, but now up to thanks to like the OpenAI and the large language models that we do have access to now as just normal consumers, it's just it's just changed the whole game. Um, Basically, linking custom data to an existing LLM is just literally a marriage made in heaven. Um, Essentially a chatbot that's not, I can't say like you can't say it's trained on your data, but it knows your data. Um, it can reference your data depending on what question is being answered or being asked rather. And that's like probably the most advanced that I've gone so far with these chatbots is connecting custom documents, application forms, contracts, agreements, plans, um, basically any kind of formal documentation that we can get from the business. We feed that into what's known as a vector database, and then once it the AI can just pick up chunks of information based off the documents and then formulate its response accordingly based off the information you provided. So yeah, that's basically the next step to this, right? So this is, you could say it's level one, and then level two is taking it up to that, connecting existing data or custom data, and then level three is pretty much like almost god tier where you combine everything together, and then you just have the ultimate chatbot that can just pretty much do anything and everything. Client onboarding, staff training, HR consultation management. You can even manage projects for you. Really, imagine having a chatbot that every time you just use it, you can just give it updates on how the project's going, and then it'll capture the information, store it in a system in a database, sure, but then it can just use AI to give you more tips and tricks as a project manager's point of view and how it can actually do it. How you can make this more efficient and how you can um, cut costs and make all those kind of things happen. So yeah, this technology is fantastic and it's very, very new. So not many people understand it fully. I mean, like myself, हम तो बहुत नहीं understand करता है, but जितना हम समझता है, potential तो इसमें है, definitely potential है इसमें. Okay, so I've added everything here, so I'm just going to create the variables. So let's go where automation uh ignition. Press. Sweet. Yes, that is done. Right. Everything. Oh, oops, that's the chatbot. Mission phone. price. See, this is very like has difficulty. थोड़ा सा time consuming here. Obviously, like once you get your head around all of this, how it all works, then yeah, you can just build chatbots like there's no tomorrow, man. And okay, so good multiple choice. Okay, captured. Uh, choice. Yes. No. Then if it's yes, saved. Um, contract, and then you can literally that good. For the purposes of this stream, I don't think I'll be showing that because it might be a bit too much for the stream. But yeah, अगर आप लोग interested है, अगर कोई भी वीडियो interested है, then हाँ comment करना तो नया वाला बनाओ थोड़ा advance ला. But definitely Fiji हिंदी में तो कोई tutorial कोई offer करे. It's not really even a tutorial, man. It's just a walkthrough on like how we can make things happen. Um, okay, cool. So that is it for now. Oh yeah, no, no, and then what we'll do is to also show how the no works. Get another node and go. All right, let's try it. Where's yeah, all right, cool. And all right, let's try this baby out. Hello, automation workflows. My email is text. So that's wrong, right? So because that's a typo, that's wrong. So I check it out. That's my head can. Yeah. 0223456. Excellent. What price did we agree on? Please write with attached. Yep. So let's go for capture the input. Info does it look all good? No. There we go. Testing at perfect. 022. Good. Price upload. Capture the info. Does it look all good? We're saved. Sending to our contract builder now. Wonderful. 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 And just to showcase what actually happens, right? So, for example, I get automation, you know, अगर contract हम actually send out कर दिया and उस सब तक तो देखिए मैं कैसे लगी. So I'll show you guys here. Upload upload a PDF. Excuse me. Let me see, guys. Cool. Sweet. So we'll try that again. The workflow, the email test. Um, just for testing purposes. Capture the info. Does it all look good? Yes, it does. All right. So here's the contract. We click on that, and that is brilliant. So you can see contracts all there. It's looking all good. But obviously, in a real world situation, this would actually be a link where they would access the DocuSign or the Panda Doc, as I explained before, and then it would, um, yes, then then the contract would be made in the back end and then sent back with a link. They can sign it then and there, and then once the document has been signed, the chatbot will just continue on from there, saying, "Yep, thank you very much. You've onboarded now. I just need to capture some more information from you, and then send it back to our system." Cool, done. So essentially, yeah, I mean, as far as a demonstration is concerned, this is, I mean, pretty good, um, as it is now. And what it took 20 minutes, I think, 20 minutes to make. Um, yeah, absolutely insane. Yeah, one moment, guys. Okay, so हम अभी थोड़ा देरी में आता है. Leave this running. Um, थोड़ा से हम चालू कर देते हैं. What to do? All right. Hope आप लोग enjoy करो and just have a look at what I've done so far and just try and understand what's going on. I'll be back in a sec. Alrighty, guys. Thank you very much for waiting. Okay, sweet. So, this chatbot is pretty much fine for a demonstration right now. And then all we really need to do is just to the end. Okay, so I've just linked them up to the end, but what does the end mean? Right, so this is known as the main layout. Right, so this is the main command center, if you will. Now let's go to the conversation end. So this is what happens. Okay, so this is what happens when the conversation is about to end. So this can just be some standard like, thank you for choosing because it's a client onboarding bot. A-Tech for mission. Yeah. Cool. Done. And then again, as always, expression always. And that actually ends the conversation. But we can put anything you want here. Like you can make this an entire workflow on its own. But it's not really advisable because if you're directing them to the end, then it should be a quick and easy process. Maybe something along the lines of, for instance, in another text here saying, feel free to check out our website. Ideally, because this will be on their website or this will be on like an onboarding app or something like that. So then yeah, I think this is appropriate. So shameless plug. That is our website. Alright, cool. So demonstrate how the end works. Go back here. Let's go AI powered chatbot. Cool team. Best test. Nice. All looks good. There is an error there, but and you can see here, so it comes up here and then bang. That's working well. Alright, so yeah. And then that's all happening pretty much as soon as this is done. Yep. And because the chatbot side did not have that file here, so let's try it for the automation. And if you're not a fast typer, once you start interacting with these chatbots and making them, testing them out, you will become a fast typer. So don't stress too much. Okay. Excellent. Capture the info. Does all good? Does. There you go. So there's the contract, and then for this case, it just goes from here, right? But obviously, again, in a real world situation, there would be another step there, another car or node to confirm if contract's been signed, everything's all good. Are you happy with it? If they're not happy with it, then we can write down some feedback or something, and then that can get sent to a particular decision maker within the business that we're working with. So then they can eventually have the final say on it. They could essentially respond to that bot, and then it would capture that information and then send it back to the user, and then they could essentially have a conversation through that way without having to leave the chatbot itself, if that makes sense. So like there wouldn't have to be an additional conversation happening. It could all happen within the same domain and platform. So again, making it a more seamless experience. But yeah, as I said, that's a bit too advanced for this particular trying to do. Okay, so that is that. Done. We're done, guys. We're done. How awesome is that? Cool. So alrighty, now we need to I'm actually pretty happy with the way this is right now. So okay, let's move on to um an actual client bot that we have to make. So this is for a video agency, um, and they've requested a chatbot to showcase their portfolio. So this is quite an interesting one. So normally, obviously, they have a website and all those kind of things that I'm building as well, but they liked the idea of a chatbot so much that they thought, why don't we actually make a chatbot that just showcases our products? And it becomes like a more interactive, personalized, almost sort of intimate approach to how you view your portfolio. Because getting some responses back, it's back and forth happening, and we can make it open ended. So then there can be a loop where the AI just goes through and then answers as many questions as possible related to what they want to do. Yeah, so let's go ahead and make that one now, shall we? So alrighty, so I'm gonna do that. Cool. Alright, so I'm gonna have to blank the screen just for a moment. Alright, sorry about that. Sweet, so this is the bot for momentum. Alright, we'll keep it nice and simple again. So they've sent me a bunch of their sec. Trying to see what this is like. Just double checking the live stream. Alrighty, so yeah, okay, next steps continue. So plan is we're going to make a chatbot that can showcase a portfolio of work or body of work. So पहले हम लोग ये सोचेंगे पड़ी guys कि what is the best way to achieve this, right? So normally हम लोग कैसे करते हैं? Normally हम लोग you know चलो भैया हम दिखाता आपके portfolio. So we would say तो इला हम लोग ई करा रहा, you know, इसमें हम लोग ई रकम से हम लोग करा रहा, client ऐसे मनता रहा, you know. So we would give a little bit of a backstory, ना, in terms of how you know how we actually made this video happen, right? So I think something like that would work well for a portfolio chatbot. So let's try replicating something like that. So again, let's just lay out all the cards here. So welcome. Showcase. Start. Just for now, I'm gonna put questions. Connect everything up. So these guys are a video agency. Sweet. And then essentially it would just keep going from here. That big multiple choice manga over here. So I think that bear with me guys, I was getting full. Ready. Sorry guys, I was just getting some jumpers in printed. Okay, so let's just have a look here. Just going back to see where they sent their portfolio. Oh man, I hate mega links. I don't like them. Okay. Oh man. Okay, that's fine. While we're waiting for the videos to be sent, that's good. Okay, cool. So fine. That one. Okay, cool. That's fine. I think there's about six videos. Um, excuse me. I'm leaning towards that one. Um, like the look. It's anything, man. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Um, would like to be the first. Okay, cool. That's fine. So then there you go. So we have. Okay, so that we can actually get. Yeah, speed video, and then we'd also text. Well, this is a backstory. And then save time. I'm literally going to, it's literally gonna go to GPT here, and I'm just gonna ask it write me some random backstory. Okay, that is a bit too long. Shit. Jesus, make this one paragraph. Yeah, fine, whatever. Good for now. There you go. So, I'm just gonna send the video out. And then let's see more. Yes. Uh, why? Ah, this is so bullshit. There we go. So that is essentially going to continue. So, yep, that is fine. Cool. I mean, well, we can capture information if we want to, but I think purely for the purposes of what they want to achieve, I think it should be fine to have it set up like this. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. Okay, got it. Got this stuff. Radio. So download as zip. Cool. So that's while that's downloading. Cool. I'm going to. Alright. Now that you here, and it's honestly this is ridiculous. Okay. The first video is and I don't know if you guys are the same, but it's just yeah, I feel like ChatGPT over the months. Okay, so cool, done. Sweet. Your failed with status code for why? Yeah. Okay, that's a little bit Okay. Well, what can I refresh this? I'm just a little bit. Wow. Okay. Um. Shit. Well, all right. Okay, this is a little bit of a um. Actually, don't 100%. Fine. Okay, so I think um. Okay, I think if I let me just test this out once. Give me one second. Okay, good. As well. Yeah, what I'm doing basically, gonna see if I can turn GIF, and then I'll upload it as an image instead, and then I'll just put the link to itself. I think that will solve the problem, which it should. Which it should. Because if it can't support, it supports GIFs out of the box, then that shouldn't be much of a problem. Yeah, that's the thing. Sometimes when you think it's going to work fully, you do run into a bit of issues, but that is the development line. Troubleshooting, making things work, figuring out what went wrong, how we can resolve it. That's really where the fun is. It's like building a puzzle. You think, oh, okay, yeah, this part will fit here, but then it doesn't any part that does. And then you eventually find that part, and then when you do find it, it's so satisfying. Yeah, just anyway, yeah, it's just okay. Still waiting for this gift to download. Oh, if you haven't already, like, share, and subscribe. Obviously, should go without saying, but yeah, just like, share, because I definitely want to do more of these, and not just for your benefit, but also because it helps me understand what I'm doing better. I'm kind of explaining it in a way that I understand it. So yeah, it just works hand in hand. Okay, so if it's almost done, so I'm gonna change this. Really hope it works. If it doesn't, then we're kind of stuffed, really. Um, yeah. Only stream for another hour anyway. I have to go to a work out the tactics or of how we're gonna handle it, how we're gonna tackle it. Um, it's the most crucial aspects we're gonna discuss. Uh, we do websites, we do video production, we do social media promotions, AI automation, workflows, chatbots. So I mean, it's quite a vast range. So obviously, for an event like that, I think it would be best because it's a 2-day event. My plan is that I'm going to focus on one product or service one day, and then the second day I'm going to focus on another product or service. So in this particular case, I think websites. Most agencies or companies know how to do websites and build websites. There's heaps of builders for that. So I think I'm just going to purely focus on AI automation and chatbots. This is my thought process. But let's see what happens here. So I'm just going to upload this now. Come on. Wow. Okay. What is going on here? That is so interesting. Alright, I'm just gonna blank my screen again, guys. I'm gonna log in and log out. See if it's a problem. Right, let's see if it's gonna work. So clear the cache. I've just added everything back in. Let's see if it's gonna. If size of the 100 meg. Man, yes. Okay, I'm gonna try random video. Okay, yeah, try that. Okay, so that uploaded just fine. Um, must be a file size. Not entirely sure, and I can't really seem to find much information on it either. Sorry. Okay. Yeah, it looks like it's size is big. Um, that is actually a little bit annoying to be honest, because okay, right. Okay, well let's just test it out anyway. How it works. Who would you like to view? Yeah. See, I haven't really dabbled with videos in this format before, so I'm literally just as a. So let's. Make it an actual environment. Okay. Any sense? What? Okay. Now I'm gonna try. See. Okay. Yeah. This is gonna take some time then. Yes. But can't take gifts. Oh. Okay. Let's see what happens when we do. All right. Let's see what is going to happen. I really don't know at this point what's gonna happen. But let's just see if it works. Done. Nearly there. Nearly there. There has to be a better solution. Um, yeah. Because right now what I'm thinking is if I can convert the videos into GIFs, showcase that, then have it as a link instead to go view the video. That might make it more friendly and may not clog up the server too much either. See if my theory is correct in this case. Almost there. Alright, almost done. Come on, come on. For those of you wondering, I'm just converting these pictures into GIFs using Canva. But if that doesn't end up working, then I might just have to force to convert them. But let's see. Yep. Sweet, that's done. On this better work. Come on. Ah, wow. Okay. I'm so surprised that didn't work. Actually, yeah, maybe there's a compression, or something. Yeah, maybe. That's fine. Another converter now. See what's going on. Yeah, this. Oh well, at least we have good music to listen. Alrighty, well, I guess to kill some time, we can talk a bit about my journey. Yes. So, actually, just give me a sec. Alrighty, so has happened. Uh, oh, good. Cool. So that's converting now properly. Sweet. So, hama kahani. Ha ha ha. Hama kahani ka bataya aap log. Okay. So basically, for those of you who don't know, my name is Hamish, and I am the director of a technical solutions. Basically, a digital, personalized digital, to ensure that their workflow is optimized, smooth, efficient, saving as much time as possible. That's essentially what we do. Um, and कैसे आया ये field में is very complicated. Because this, it's a backstory dating many years and multiple jobs, positions, experience, knowledge, education. Um, point here. But in a nutshell, basically started as a chef, working full time in hospitality, and then COVID से पहले एक दिन हम काम पे गया, and then यार हमको करता है, हम टमाटर काटता रहे थे 5 किलो. तो मैं काटते काटते सोचता कि what I want. I had to ask myself that question. अपने आप को सवाल हम happened by on its own really. अपने आप हम I couldn't really understand why I was asking. And now, when I look back, I realized that I made the right decision. Because then pretty much the next day, रात भर हम सो नहीं पाए. The next day, but and nothing. Pretty much no experience in the real world. I wanted to get into office or corporation, and I knew that high school I loved technology. It was fun, but times had changed. Getting into the hardware game was so the natural progression was software. I decided to pursue education software. After obtaining that said education, basic knowledge, I started applying it and creating basic level websites, basic level Python applications for software. And karte, साल निकल गए. Then essentially business जैसे grow होते गए वैसे हम भी grow as a person, as a developer, as a business. And वो journey अभी भी जारी है, वो जिंदगी भर जारी रहेगी. Life is all about learning, and learning really never stops. तो ना कब से दुनिया भागे अभी, ऐसे तो लगे कि हम लोग everyday कुछ ना we do naturally anyway, but kind of exciting things that are happening, and we're literally again just scratching the surface. ये सब जो चीज़ है ना, all these bots and all these things like ChatGPT, text to video AI, like generative AI is just the tip, very very tip of the iceberg. What we can actually do, and the next 10 years. Whew, it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be really fun. So yeah, in a nutshell, that was my journey. And as you can see, I uploaded the image, and it that is for again. Right. So इसके solution अब हमारे पास नहीं है at this point. So we can't convert videos into GIFs. Works anything at all. That's slightly file. Yeah, give me a sec, guys. Got a call. Right. Apologies for that. Thought she was looking here printing. The design just doesn't look very nice at all. Like that. And there's literally, I've got less than 2 days left for this. So that's wonderful. With के हिसाब से लगे है कि थोड़ा पानी बरसी ये हफ्ता. So that's going to be nice, carrying so much tech. No, that's yeah, that's fine. Okay. Right. So इसके solution I'm actually नहीं जानता है, to be very honest, because it's not accepting file sizes of GIFs, and according to the docs, it doesn't say that there's any limit on file size or anything like that. If, I mean, it's a very big if, but if BotPress is watching this, come up with a solution for that would be absolutely fantastic, because I would imagine this could be a common problem. Yeah. Okay. Sweet. Okay. So I've just messaged one of the OG veterans area to see if he can come up with a problem. But until then, we're just gonna have to wait it out and see. That's all right. We can just continue building the bot as is, with all of the information that's required, and then once we do come up with a solution. Cool. So, and then, alrighty. That's basically how it's gonna work. So, hey, one, and then we link, and then like see more, yes, and then we carry on with that. And it's cool. So that's just how this is how we're gonna have. No, fine. So let's just finish off with a bang. Okay, so what else have aiming with? Purposes, I will be up after this ends. So as to copy this or anything like that, of course it will work, but yeah, just a little bit more. Done. Now, obviously, you can just keep adding codes, but you can actually paste. Well, I'm just gonna do that. Perfect. sorry, I did waste a little bit of time trying to figure out how that's gonna work, but hey, we shall persevere. 5, 6, excellent. So there it is. That's basically bot. Really, um, it's gonna cons um, then yeah, I was just gonna go through all the videos. They can click the links, check it out, and ideally it would be nice to actually have a like a GIF or something, or like a sort of like a teaser, a snippet of video showcasing the bot itself. But unfortunately, I can't get that technology to work at this point in time. But that's okay. It could be down to what I'm doing. So that's fine. At least in this way, it is purely text based, sure, but at least we are getting the videos showcased to correct users. Yeah. So, all right. Well, yeah. Okay. I'm just gonna run through the bot again. So we that one. There we go. Link. And now to make sure that this is actually going to look nice. Successfully. Yeah. Okay. A couple of edits. Yeah. Make sure complete conversation. So that just means every time there's a new convo happening, it's going to refresh itself and make sure that everything is for testing purposes. Let's see if that one. Oh, nice. Cool. See that the link is nice, organized. There. Oh yes. Great. What you do? And then yeah, obviously I haven't actually changed the links around yet, but I will be doing that. But you can see here, like, even this is going to do the job. Like, it's okay, but the vision that I had was going to be a lot better. But bullshit that I can't make that happen right now. But you never know. When I do continue working on, I may come up with a solution. And if I do come up with a solution, I'll definitely post about it. So you guys are aware of what's going on. Yeah. So cool. So yeah, I mean, literally works. That's absolutely fine. Now, we need to work on the end screen. Yes. So respond to. Okay. So yeah, that's essentially what the bot is. Now let's do the end screen. So let's thank you. Um, Products, offerings. Um, sharing it with friends. If you like this, please. Uh, so um, okay. And this works with Giphy for some stupid reason. Let's just find a GIF on Giphy. That so this and you find separate text. That will perfect. Cool. And then as expression, and we're done. That is the so it's all linked. Yep. As now let's try it out. Render don't. Yep, that. Yeah. Cool. An error occurred here. Logs. Summary generation. Oh wow. Okay. That's pretty. Um. However, for the previous one, that would be amazing. Okay, that's fine. So, guys, I like to talk to myself a lot. Alrighty, so yeah, so essentially this is done. Um, there's the descriptions and links, and well, it's ready to go. Functionality wise, it's not really going to change. We can add a few routings. Like for instance, if you're dealing with a lot of AI related tasks. Oh, hey guys, welcome. If you're dealing with a lot of like AI related tasks, and you're uh because that costs money, right? Every time you perform an AI related task, you're using an external LLM, which then costs you money. Um, so obviously you want to reduce the amount of AI tasks as possible um, that your user interacting with. So you can have like a route set up, for example, like if there's more than 5 messages being sent to the bot, um, pop up a message saying, hey, you're using a bit AI stuff a bit too much. Either revert back to normal proceedings or just come back tomorrow, something like that. Um, you can also monetize it by saying, hey, you ran out of credits. Give me money, and then you can have it back. So there are alternatives to that problem there. But essentially, that is it. So today we have built 2 bots on stream. Have built the video showcasing bot, and we have built the client onboarding bot here. So up, you guys can recap yourselves. Alrighty, so this is the onboarding bot. I'm AI powered chatbot. My email address is test@testing.com. Phone number is 022. 569. Well, you know what? Let's leave the error in there. And the price is $2,000. Good. My phone number is incorrect, so I'm just gonna get that in. Oh, okay. Oh, oops. Okay, try that again. Alrighty. App our chatbot. Test at test.com. Phone number 022. Oh, email test. All looks good. Excellent. Done. Sent to database. So yeah, you can see that this is one bot that we built today, and then the second one bot. Alrighty, so with that, I think we'll leave that there for now. Because I do have other things to attend to. But thank you so much for watching. Not that you were obviously, but well, may catch your read. It is the world of television after all. Yep. Okay, so thank you very much for watching, everybody, and catch you in next one.